Good morning and welcome to week 6 of Music and Movement Mondays. My name is Dawn Flood and I'm an early learning facilitator for Manitoba First Nations Education Resource Center. Today we're going to be doing 2 new songs. The first one is called 5 Little Ducks and the second one is called Tony Chestnut. Okay, let's go! 5 little ducks went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but only 4 little ducks came back. 4 little ducks went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but only 3 little ducks came back. 3 little ducks went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but only 2 little ducks came back. 2 little ducks went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but only 1 little duck came back. 1 little duck went out to play, over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but none of the 5 little ducks came back. No little ducks went out one day, over the hill and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 and all the 5 little ducks came back. 5 Little Ducks is a fun song for children. It starts obviously with numeracy, so counting down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and then back up to 5. So great for those numeracy concepts. It's also great for science, so talking about ducks, the fact that they swim in the water and over the hills far away. And then there's a mother duck and baby ducks, and she calls them. So great for social relationships as well, in understanding the parent-child relationship in a family. Tony Chestnut knows I love you. Tony knows, Tony knows, Tony Chestnut knows I love you. That's what Tony knows. Tony Chestnut is a great action song for children. So obviously it's good for physical mobility because you're moving all parts of your body, those gross motor skills. Also, it's great for recognizing the different parts of the body, so the toes, the knees, the chest, the head, your nose, and your eyes. It's also wonderful for emotional domain, so talking about I love you, and that's what Tony knows, so that reciprocal relationship of love going back and forth. So last week I showed you how to make your own band with different instruments you could find around the house. Today I'm going to show you how to make a shaker if you have some different things around the house to use. So today I have a couple different options. I have some small paper plates or large paper plates, or I have an empty plastic bottle. For filling my shaker, I have a couple of options as well. So I have some food options, so I have some split peas or some cereal or some barley that could go into it. If you want to stay out of kitchen and edible materials, you can use things like small stones from outside because those can do the same type of sound. Alright, so if you're using paper plates, I would use the small ones. I would use 2. I have some markers here so you can have children decorate them. It's probably easier to do that ahead of time before all the materials are in. So you can use stickers or markers or crayons, pencil crayons, whatever you have on hand. So let's just see, I'll make a little silly face here. So I have a little silly face. And then maybe on the other side, I'll just draw, it's kind of gloomy and raining out today, but I'll draw a sun. Make it a little bit more sunny so that we're not feeling so down and gloomy. So I have my son. So you can take time, talk to your children about what they're making, why they're making it. That's all part of the fun and enjoyment of this activity as well. Okay, so then once you have your plates ready to go, you can take whatever you're going to put inside that makes a sound. Being a small one, I'm going to take the small barley pieces. So I'm just going to pour some inside. All right. You want to leave enough room so that they have room to move around. So that'll give you your shaking sound. Then I would take the other plate, place it on top, and then you have a couple options. So you can use a stapler or tape to keep the plates together. So for this one, I'm going to use my stapler, and I'm just going to go around the outside and staple, trying to make sure that none of the inside goes out. Children can also help with this part of it as well. This is great for the fine motor skills. So placing the stapler, pushing it together, definitely can be supported by an adult if that makes it easier. So then I have my shaker. So that's one way of doing it. Also, if you just have large paper plates, you can fold it in half. Okay, so taking a large paper plate, folding it in half. All right, putting the materials inside, throw in some cereal. Okay, and then for this one I'll use tape. So taking the tape and just making sure that nothing from the inside is going to come out on the outside. All right, so using that tape and trying to get a good seal on it is another way that we could be making shakers. All right. This one can also be decorated. I think you've seen enough of my drawings, so we're okay for today. But definitely, if this is what you have, then children can use that for decoration. All right. So there you go, another shaker. Different sound because of different materials inside, right? Which is also fun. You can make a couple different kinds and then look at different sounds that they make. So last one I have is a bottle. All right. So a little harder to decorate on the outside, but definitely could try. And then we can put some stuff inside of it. So here I have some split peas. So I'm going to put some inside this bottle. And you can play around with your child about how much to put inside, because yet again, the more you put in, the less you put in, you're going to get different sounds. So I just put a little bit in. Maybe I'll put a little bit more. Pop the top on. If you're worried about your child taking off the top and making a mess, put some tape around it, and then you have another shaker. So there you go. 3 different kinds of shakers that you can play and explore and make at home. So that's the end of Music and Movement Mondays. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope you are enjoying following along with these new songs. And next week I'll be back with 2 more. Okay, bye.